Hello, everyone. My name is Vera Adel, and I'm life and relationship coach, and I'm helping the women which are having relation or marriage with the men from a different country or a different culture. Today, my guest is hiding her identity because we are going to talk about a very sensitive topic. My guest is Fatma. Hi, Fatma. How are you?
Hi, alhamdulillah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm very glad and respect to you that you accepted this invitation to talk about your relationship, and it will be not very happy talk tonight or today. I know that you are, as you told me, living in kind of abusive relationship, and I will leave the first introduction to you. You will tell us your point of view, and then I will continue with some questions. So, can you tell me from where is your husband, and how is the life with you together?
Okay, my husband, he is from Egypt, and the relationship is
Okay,
very,
which kind of?
he's very controlling, he's very demanding, but he's also very childlike. He expects to be taken care of 24/7. And if he doesn't get what he wants, or maybe like I don't agree with him on anything, he will become angry and shout and go crazy for maybe 1 hour or maybe 1 month. Nobody knows. This is,
Okay, tell me, was he like this at the beginning when you know each other?
of course, not.
Mhm.
People who are abusive, they hide themselves until it's safe to come out, until they've trapped somebody. In the beginning, he was very nice. He's very charming.
And you know each other for a long time before you get married, or how long did you know him?
We did everything very traditionally. I did not know him very long, only like a couple of months. He kind of chased me around for a while. I refused him many times, and then we were kind of pushed together, and that's where our story started.
Okay, I don't know if you can say what does it mean pushed together, because we don't want to go to any certain details. Okay.
Uh, uh, he was chasing me for a long time, and some people that we know were working with him to get us together, and well, they kind of forced us to meet, and kind of kept forcing it after that. They had good intentions. Of course, they don't know about his behavior the way that I do now. So the intention was good, but they kind of conspired with him to make the relationship happen.
Okay. Then you were living, I think, in his country, right?
We were
And
sorry.
yes.
We were living in my country,
Mhm.
and we visited his country sometimes.
Okay. And when his real character started to appear?
The minute that we made our nikah, that's exactly when his behavior changed.
No way. And how? What he started to do? Tell me.
uh, okay. I remember one time I was taking a picture and I sent it to him. You know, we are newlyweds. And he said, "Where did you take this picture?" And it was very obvious the picture was from my car. but he insisted to know where I took the picture. Where did I take the picture? And I told him, okay, I was at this place and I took the picture in my car. One time I was in the gym, it's near to our house, walking distance. And he came and was banging on the door and followed me to the house, chased me in the house, yelling at me, screaming at me, calling me every name he can call me. Um, he will throw things and hit things, accuse me of cheating, which I never did these things. And then he will turn around and be very nice and very loving. And then he will turn again and do these same type behaviors again.
Okay. And this is like the period when he is nice and when he is good. How often he is having this bad attitude, or how often it's happening?
Uh, there is a cycle that he goes through, and it can vary. Maybe one day he's go through the cycle many times, but maybe he only go through the cycle in 1 week. It really kind of just depends on him, and who tiptoes around him or not.
Okay, so and when did you recognize that he is having this aggressive, abusive attitude? Did you try to talk to him? What did you do?
There was one period when we were waiting for the nikah. He was angry about something small. I don't remember the detail of it, but he hit something. And I told him, I don't like this. I don't want to marry you. And he come and he's begging for me. And eventually we work it out. And then after that, he didn't really have any problem physically like this until after we were married. Then he will try to take my keys. He will block the door so I cannot leave. If I try to leave and I get successful out of the door, he will grab my arm and maybe pull me inside. This So basically in the engagement period, I noticed that he have this behavior, but I thought, okay, maybe he's overwhelmed. Maybe he have a bigger problem in his life right now that maybe I don't know about yet. Maybe he's struggling because he didn't do this.
You
And then
didn't know so good, so you were just at the beginning of the relation, so you try to find some excuses for him, which is normal, I understand.
of course,
Yes.
and then we got married, and he starts opening all of his bad behaviors up to me. And at that point, I almost was trapped. I basically couldn't get out.
Okay. And then I think you have some children together. We're not gonna speak in details, okay? So this behavior is in front of the kids also. He doesn't control himself as well.
In the beginning, with our first child, he will just scream at me and call me bad names. And then he got to the point where he will throw things. There was a couple of times he hit me in front of our children. That hasn't happened for a little while, but I'm afraid that it's going to happen again.
Okay. Did you talk to his family?
I did. There was a point where someone heard what was happening, and they called the cops on him when I'm not in the house. He went to jail for like a couple of days, and I did speak to his family.
In his country or in your country?
My country. I did speak to his family, and the person was saying to me, oh, how can you do this? I think you are good Muslim, but now I think you are a bad Muslim. And I said, listen, a good Muslim husband will not hit his wife, will not speak to her badly, will not treat her badly.
Exactly.
Okay. This have nothing to do with me.
So this didn't help you much.
No, the opposite. Actually, they were very angry at me when he got out of jail. He was not supposed to contact me, but he contacted me through his family. And his family, of course, like Egyptian family do, they get into the problem, and they try to fix the problem.
Yes.
So they bring us back together. And I had no family and me. So.
Okay. And your family, how they see the situation? Are they trying to help you, or did you search for any professional help?
I suggested professional help, and at first he was saying, oh, I will do this, anything for my family. I love you, I want to be happy. And then he don't do anything. And actually, anytime that he is very, and he will make a big fight about it. As far as my family, I'm not don't have a relationship with my family, because they say, oh, you can come home, we will take care of you, we will help you, but it's not the case. They can't even take care of themselves.
Oh, that's very sad. And I mean, I think in your country there should be places for the ladies like you, and they might help you, or it's not possible in your situation.
In my situation, it will be very difficult, because these places that you go, they have a maximum capacity, right? And then you have to think about COVID in this situation, and I have young children. And thirdly, you have to work and get yourself out of this place, because they are short-term places, to my knowledge anyway. He doesn't allow me to work. And when I did work, he will take my money and say for me, oh, um, you have to do this with your money, or you cannot spend it this way. One time I was working, and the agreement was, okay, my money is my money, and I'm gonna use it for me and the kids, and I'm gonna save so we can buy a house and some other things that we needed. And when I get the job, he say for me, oh, you have to pay your car note, and then you have to pay for your phone bill, and then you have to pay for the babysitter, and then you have to pay for this and this and this and this. And he make it impossible for me to save any money.
Okay. He want you to be totally depending on him.
Oh, of course.
Okay. And do you have any plan for future? Do you have any imagination what you want to do, or what you can do? Do you have any options?
I do have a career dream. It's obtainable, but it's take time, a lot of time.
Okay.
I want to maybe do online college when he is at work, and start slowly and build myself from there.
Okay. I really wish you all my best that you can reach this and you can go out from this cycle, because of you and your children, because I believe you are young, and you don't deserve, no woman deserve this actually. You are very brave that you are talking actually about your story. While you are sharing this, tell us, do you want to give any advice, if it's even possible, to ladies which are entering the relationship, or they are in the relationship like you? Would you do something differently?
Of course. Well, I wouldn't marry him quickly. I will
Mhm.
wait at least 1 year because the psychology say that a person can hide their true personality for only about 1 year.
Mm.
This is the time you start to see somebody for who they are. Um, so I will wait, especially if you are foreigner to Egypt and you are planning to marry Egyptian men. Ask around about him, and if somebody tell you, oh, he have a bad temper, oh, I work with him and he have a bad temper, believe them. It doesn't matter what he's showing you, believe them, because probably they are trying to save you.
Okay,
And
but was not your case, I believe, because
so a couple of people I was working with at the time, when we are like in the engagement period, they tell me, oh, he kind of have a bad attitude. Uh, he's difficult to work with. Um, but when I talked to him about this, he showed me something different, and he say, "Oh, I'm just doing my job. They want everything done their own way." And they get angry at me because I just do my job and I do it the correct way and I don't want to do it their way. So he kind of change the situation for to look good. And these are the only people that I knew that knew him.
okay.
Uh, so this was the only where he run away. But
Not fear, right?
oh, a little bit. Yeah, they were a little bit unclear. They would say things like, "Oh, you're from different culture. It's gonna be difficult." Uh, they would say things like, "Oh, he's hard to work with. Oh, he have a temper at work." And then they
Okay.
would say things jokingly, trying to maybe separate us. And in the time, there was like a big problem in our community because the Arab, they want to preserve their culture. So they say, okay, the Arab, marry the Arab. Don't marry the one from this country. Um, so it was like people try to separate us, but they were doing it in a way uh, where he could charm me out of believing
Okay.
them.
Did you meet his family before you got married?
Um, we did not go to Egypt before we were married.
Mhm.
Everything was through the video call.
Okay. Mhm. I understand.
His mom,
Okay.
his mom told me one time in the video call, uh, or she tell him, "Don't make her crazy. Be easy with her." And I think she is joking because in my country we say things like this, and it's
Yes.
just a joke.
Yes.
Uh, but it turns out that even his own mother was trying to tell me to be careful.
Um, so what do you think? Why did he insist to marry you? Was he married before already?
N-
Okay.
I don't know. Um, he said to me, "Oh, I was married before 2 times,"
Mhm.
and find a lot of problem in his story. It turns out he was not married to the woman he was obsessed with, and the woman, because I speak with her, and the woman before that one, I don't know because I never make contact with her, and I don't know how to contact her. So I don't know. Maybe he was married one time before, maybe he wasn't. I don't know.
Wow. So you do not know details about his life before. He is not sharing this with you.
I thought I did in the beginning. I thought I know him very well. Uh, but it turns out that he lies a lot about things he doesn't even have to lie about. For example, why did he tell me, oh, I was married to this woman before and I love her a lot, but it didn't work out. Um, he create a whole life with her that never existed.
Wow.
Uh,
Okay. Maybe does he has any kind of, maybe he any doctor maybe before about his life from this side, like maybe he is suffering from kind of psychological illness.
I think this too. I mentioned to him many times, please go see the doctor. Uh, the Arab world have a very big problem with this. They think, oh, if you go see the doctor for your head, you are crazy, you are no good. But I tell him, okay, we are here. It's okay. Nobody have to know but me and you. Please go and help yourself. You can live happy. Why are you making all this problem for yourself? Um, and
Of course he refused.
his family get in the middle of it and say, oh, make dua and ask God to help you, and you're gonna be fine. And I say, no, it doesn't work like this. Yes, pray. Yes, make dua. But Allah says that for every sickness there is a cure. For every sickness there is a cure. So that means, okay, maybe the sickness is in our mind. There's a cure for it. Alhamdulillah, we have a cure for it. Just go and help yourself. He doesn't want to do it. And even
I
he even admits himself, oh, I know I have a problem. But
maybe they have something in their family and you don't know, so anyway, tell me, were there situation like you were really afraid for your life, something like that?
there was a situation like this. Um, and buddy called the police him. This is the time I was afraid. He When he would become angry, you can look at his eyes and you can see like the lights are there but nobody is home. It's you can see he is a human, he's alive, he's acting this way, but it's like nobody, there is no soul behind his eyes.
And what do you think, how long you must stay in this relationship when you are having a chance to go out? Do you have a chance?
I don't feel I have a chance right now. I'm looking for a chance every time I look around myself, but I find that every door is closed to me.
Okay, so we can now, when we are doing this, while we are doing this video, because it's like pre-recorded, we can say, like, if anyone know how to help you, they can contact me and we will see if there is anything what we can do. I will say more details after, of course, the person, when you will agree that we are on the safe side and everything. If anyone know any kind of help we can offer, so contact me. Okay. I don't really, it's very very hard story. I don't imagine how you manage with kids and this life. And are you even able to go out? It's allowed? Are you allowed?
Before, I have to tell him where I am going, who I will see, how long I will be there. If I didn't know how long I'm gonna be, it's gonna be a big problem. I have to tell him when I get there, when I leave, what I'm wearing. Uh, Now he have make it to the point I don't have any friends. I am not close to any family. Uh, so now I can leave and come back with no problem because only I go to the grocery store and maybe I take the kids to the park to play, and that's it.
Okay. You do not have any siblings?
I have siblings, but he have ruined the relationship with them, and all of them are younger than me. Um so it will be very difficult for them to help me.
Of course, of course. I believe this video was like will reach the message because I think that's why you are also doing the video.
Of course,
Maybe.
it's important because so many people have my story and they don't share it because maybe they don't make it out of the relationship alive. And if they do, they are afraid, uh, and they are embarrassed and shamed. And if it's difficult for me to talk about, but uh, if if it's helped somebody to stay away from a relationship like this and go and marry somebody they can actually be happy with, then I'm happy to share my story a million times.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And even your marriage wasn't arranged marriage, but it was a traditional marriage. And I see also there is high risk. I know the mom is where I'm going, but maybe give your story this how you don't go under pressure. You must with your any kind of relative.
Oh,
Don't rush the things because you never know. Because this is the only chance you can actually somehow know the person. Even you're gonna know him the best while you are together.
yes. And, if you are Egyptian or if you are Arab and you live in the Arab country, it's okay because everybody can ask for you and everybody knows everybody. But if you are foreigner and you are from different places, absolutely take your time, ask all questions, and if anything feels strange and yourself, trust as
Follow the
knows.
instinct. I always say there is an instinct. Don't put your pink glasses. Just I know that you are maybe in love, or whatever, but follow the instinct because it might be right most of the time. So I also believe that this video is done also to reach maybe someone who might help, who might know how you can get out from this situation. And I hope it will happen soon for you because you do not deserve this life. Nobody, as I said. And I would like to thank you so much for sharing, and wish you all the best. Do you want to say something last message for the ladies outside there?
Just be careful, and your life doesn't depend on a man to make you. Don't need a man to make you happy. Get your education, get a good career, uh, and make marriage the last thing on your list.
Actually, in the Arab world, it's not like that, I believe. Still, the marriage is on top of the list.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, and I wish you a nice day, and I wish you all the best. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you, Vera.